Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back playing more Factorio. You should have seen a time-lapse just now of the roughly 2 previous hours of me setting up some outposts, and our artillery shell range 6 research has just finished, so I'm gonna stop that from blinking. And yeah, so you can see we're getting a little further. Not sure what it previously was, but each level is supposed to add, well, you can kind of see here, it's supposed to add 30%. I'm not sure that that is 30%, but no, maybe it was already hit. And it looks like we're doing some work up here too. So I've been putting in outposts here. Last time we did this iron outpost, and I've added this coal one. These 2 cannon outposts, and I'm about to get copper here. And there was also a little bit of oil here, so we've gotten that, and I kind of put a station right here in the middle of this outpost. So the only thing, well, we need this copper, and I want to get that stone, and we'll be ready for a new science outpost. So let's get this copper in. This will probably be a time lapse too. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I've never seen the biters attack rails like that. Um, but that means we're all cut off. And so I need to go repair that. That's part of the reason why these outposts will eventually run on steam power, so that if they get cut off, they can still operate. While we're here, I don't know what that is, but it's obviously something that's not placed. I'm guessing signals. I'm guessing that's just outside. It should be inside the construction. Maybe there's no signals over there anymore. So the point of the increased range is to have our cannons cover more of our pollution cloud. And, okay, well, there's obviously a train here. But we don't have trains everywhere. So, like, that's probably contained. Maybe this is... Yeah, this is probably contained because you can see there's no biters in there. But hey, look, we're kind of hitting those biters, so increased range would help there. So we're going to get some alerts as we get, we destroy new bases and we get large groups. But so far, it's not seeming like anything we can't handle, with the exception of the tracks here getting eaten, which, like I said, is not a usual occurrence. Biters can walk right over the tracks, so they usually do so. This outpost will be self-sufficient in that it will be making its own steam once it's built, but while it's building, I'm providing power from the outside. Alright, this outpost is done. Didn't take too long. Where is this train? Is it... Alright. We can shut off this outpost, which is what we want to do. Should have disabled it. Yep. The only thing we need to do now is put in the rest of this track here. Didn't realize when I put it down at first that the bottom corner here was little in the lake, so we had to landfill a little bit. But that's perfect now. We're all good. So, the steam train should have been called, and the supply train should have been called. I may need to turn on another steam train. We've had only one running. But now we have like 3 outposts. I'm not really sure how many outposts a single steam train can supply, but well, look at that. Here's the ammo. And well, one thing I have to do with the ammo is supply some of these burner inserters with coal, because they can't pick up off of a blue belt unless it's backed up, and obviously this one's not backed up yet. I mean, it will be momentarily. Alright, these at the end of the line are fine. When the things are bunched up, they have a chance of grabbing, but this was, a few were grabbed by these first ones, and it wasn't bunched up as closely as it needed to be anymore. But one coal will definitely give it more than enough power so that it can run until things get backed up like this is. And yeah, they only need to pick up a few ammo to put in here, and they should have plenty of power left to get more coal. Well, when more coal comes, because apparently we don't bring enough coal. As you can see, it looks like the steam train also left some steam, so we can disconnect our connection. So that was that guy, and those guys, and it looks like I missed one here. If we look at the power, this is only using like 13 megawatts. 12 now. I guess some lasers were firing or something. Yeah, you can see all the lasers are now depowered. And we have the ability to generate basically 100. And well, looks like half of our mines have stopped. But we're still doing pretty good. Here comes more steam. But yeah, we're basically done mining at the moment. Just a few belts, 2 belts to finish filling up, 1 belt to finish filling up. That puff of steam was the turrets being turned on because the passage of coal here looks like we're using ammo. But once that coal line fills up, that will no longer be the case. It's only when we actually do use ammo that it will turn on the lasers. And hopefully this clears out, but yeah, probably not, because we only bring like 30 shells, 40 shells. Maybe less than that. $30 shells, I think. Let me get into military mode here. Because the only thing we need now is stone. And there's a nice patch right here. But you can see there's a group of biters near them. Now, I think this was hit by some artillery, but not completely. Nope, I ran right into some acid spit. And there we go, we've taken care of that base. Looks like there's some nice oil out here too. I do want to kind of continue expanding this way, but we got some nice patches here, and this is the last really thing we need before we can set up a new science factory. I just have something like that. Let's get back to manually building. Why do I have a train blueprint? Why are these in trash? Oh, I guess I took too many at one point. That's fine. There's my blueprint. Let's get the belt going the right way. Ooh, let's get out of map mode, because that is making us go real fast. In fact, that was placed all bad. Alright, that should be 5 belts, which means we will want a 5 to 8. If we can line that up something like that. You know what, this isn't... This isn't going to be that under stress, so let's do a 5 to 4. And we obviously will need to upgrade that to red belt, at least. I'm guessing at some point I grabbed more red belt because I used to remember running out all the time. I want to copy this station. Something like that. And if I'm... Oh yes, look at that. Do I not have lasers anymore? Where's my... I guess I don't have many lasers anymore, and I placed them all. That's fine. Alright, we just need to bring tracks over here, and then my build train will have lasers for us. So, like, this rock is where we want to turn. Let's put in a four-way because not really sure what we're going to do in the future here. And I'm out of the chain signals. That's okay. We got a stack there. Tell the train to come out here. Put the train on manual because he always likes to go back to the station. I guess I needed more rail too at the time. He's going to need to go back to the station. Let's see, we need an exit. Put the exit here. Put the entrance there. And we'll just zigzag that like that, so that we have a place for some trains to park, buffer, whatever you want to call it. Looks like I'm out of materials. rename outpost stone 1. All the outpost 1s are going to be 1-4 trains, so I don't need the 4 in the name. And we're slowed a little by having only 4 belts, but, you know, initially we're probably not going to meet demand, but that doesn't really use up too much stone. It's only really the purple science, I think, which needs some rails. Oh, maybe is yellow need electric furnaces, but still, it's the other materials are used at a much higher rate. So now is the time, I think. We need to go and set up a new science factory. And I'm really hoping one will fit here. I'm gonna park there and hope I don't cause a traffic jam. Put the train on manual. And get the outpost, not the outpost, the science. It's the outpost and supply factory. Where is the... Here's... Here we go, science. Let's turn off. And let's make a save. I always save under a new name, just in case something happens. I can go back to the old one. I'm going to move this pretty close to that track, and I'm hoping we're not hitting the track on the other side. And I'm hoping I'm far enough north that we're not hitting the track below. And let's place that and see how we did. That hits, that's fine. We're good on the bottom. We're good on this side. No, we're not. How not good are we? Pretty not good. Let's Control Z that. Yeah, actually, one of the recent updates. Originally, when you would hit Control Z, it wouldn't unmark like these trees that were marked for removal, but they fixed that. Uh, I'm wondering if I can fit it up here. I quite a number of episodes ago, I did measure this area. Maybe not quite enough, 4 or 5, and that would fit. But that was before we had this coal in. Um, we got plenty of room here. I think. Let's turn off pollution. It's about that wide. I'll remove that line, and we may need to move this further south. Let's go see what that looks like. Uh, yeah, we'll park here. How much uranium is that? Not much. We have better. And hopefully we'll find even better. But, I mean, our original uranium, which... right there, 3.1 still. So yeah, I don't really care if I mess that up by putting a rail right over it. Apparently I have a chest there. Oh, yeah, there was an outpost here that I got rid of, and no, I don't, not blueprint. I need to unmark those and unmark those. There. That's actually some decent stone. So we probably want to avoid that in case we need it in the future. actually two decent patches right next to each other. We'll go like that. Go like that. And let's build that. And of course I'm out of chain signals again. So, while I don't use too much of them, when you do need them, you usually need a lot. Whereas the normal rail signals are pretty spaced out. You get a lot of chain signals in a group. Also, I probably need more explosives. And I'm out of rail again. Or altogether now. Altogether now. I mean, I'm altogether out of rail. Not saying it altogether. I'll get a little there. And let's resupply. I was gonna tear this. Alright, let's tear it up. I was gonna say, but that train won't be able to get back, but we just need a little bit more rail. No. Yeah, let's get out of military mode, because we're in build mode. We're all out of power. Of course, we're missing a lot of signals. And that wire we missed. Here we go. And there we go. Turn that off. Woo. Let's flip you around and like get you off screen so you aren't causing a whole bunch of lag. Alright, vertically and horizontally I'm about good. So let's just stamp that down. Oh, yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. I was hoping they'd mostly bypass, but alright, we'll have to get out there and fix that. Looks good on this side. Looks good there. This should be the furthest extent down, which also looks good. Just have to make sure we cleared it on this side. Look at that. We can actually even run a rail up on this side. And yeah, everything looks good. We're gonna need explosives. Which I can only make 2. Not steel. Seeing I can't make grenades because we're out of iron plates. Okay, that makes total sense. This isn't being used right now because that supplies our outpost factory, and we're not making an outpost at this time. Let's go back and get supplied. And we should be wrapping up, but I at least want to get construction of this science factory done. Not done, started. It'll probably take at least an hour to build. But I just want to go back, get some supplies, build the Kickstarter builder, Kickstarter station, so we can get our train over here and start production on that factory, and then we'll wrap things up. Between episodes I'll go fix that oil outpost, and yeah, mostly that. So while we're getting all sorts of supplies here, let's... What is my inventory full of? Well, I don't need a single wire. And that was actually probably it. Power switches. Let's do that. I'd rather have more rail signals than lamps. I don't really care about lamps too much. uh, having extra explosives will be helpful. They only stack in 20s though. No, I think the train is all full. Are we all full? We're still waiting on a single stack inserter because we just used one. Let's head. Oh, we can actually park here. And that will prevent the train from running away, too. Okay, that's missing the pump, this pump jack, and this got broken. We could probably... I mean, that's not gonna... Okay. Excuse me with my that's not gonna work. There actually should even be a pump. No, there shouldn't. I bring the pumps. Alright, that actually should be okay for the entrance. And we can use the one up here for the exit. Look at that, and technically we don't even cover the uranium ore that's there. So that's a plus. What we do need though is a copy of you. And unfortunately it's not really a close place to put you. I mean, I'll stick you there. We'll need one of you there. You need to get power. Something like that. And those to make sure we don't cause any deadlocks. Just tell you to stop before you run away on us. Let's fix this here. Okay, that's all signaled properly now. And let's get that station in, and we'll call it an episode. Once we power it. Alright. Here we got some modules. Probably a little early. But we're actually not far from the module factory. The Kickstarter station. Oh, he is on our way. On its way. He's on the way to us. Do not bring... I guess you don't. Well, yeah, we have a new science factory underway. This will take a while to build, and in fact, let's help it along by giving it some place to drop junk. And yeah, until we get a few more roboports in, it's going to be kind of slow going. But yeah, once this is built, we'll be able to do 500 science a minute. I mean, still not only halfway to our initial goal. I'd like to kind of hit 2,000 because I have done 1,000 in the past. But when I did 1,000 in the past, that wasn't my design of a science factory. This is. We're still at 60. I think one of the next things I'd like to do is build a solar panel and accumulator factory so we can go solar. But that will probably be in a few episodes. I definitely want to try to hit at least 1,000 science a minute before the game is released, and that's only about a month away, a little under a month away actually. So yeah, I'll say thanks for watching, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time with more Factorio Megabase. See you then.